Tanya, and hello. I see Austin, Alex, Squad, and Sithis. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're gonna have all a lovely start of your weeks as well. And Austin says, hello, Lyra. Hope your day's going well. And yeah, it was pretty good to... Actually, wait, let me recalibrate this. It was a pretty good... Wait, I'm thinking about how I should calibrate this. There we go. Okay. But yeah, it was a pretty good day today. A lot of Pokemon Go. My housemates are really sweaty on that, and so we actually managed to get... I think it's, what, 10 accounts needed to do the new raid. What was it called? It's they have Gigantic Max, there's Dynamax, and then there's the the really big versions. And so there was a Gengar today, and apparently that requires 10 people, which I'm surprised that you can gather a group big enough for something like that. But apparently, well, also I guess it helps that some of them had multiple accounts. They are quite into it. They're a lot more invested than I am in becoming better at Smash, although I do want to get better at Smash. Well, so thank you for that as well, Wolfen. And hope you're also having a lovely start of your week as well, and appreciate the care package as always, Austin. And yeah, cheers to you as well, Alec, and hearts to you as well, Austin. Squad says, welcome back, Elder. You know, I will accept that. That's a kind of a cool way to refer to an older person. I think I was like, oh, maybe because of Elden Ring, though. Oh. Hope you're also having a lovely start of your week as well, Squad. And appreciate, as always, the lurk as well, Sithis. Hope your evening continues to go well, and hope that you and your cat are going to be enjoying the night. Also, hi as well, Hoy. Also, hope you're having a good start of your week. Got to wave goodbye during Wild's lobby. Now I'm playing World all over again. Oh, right. Oh, fuck. I forgot to check my frame rate for Logi on how it would work with frame generation. Surprisingly, my PC is actually kind of fine with Wilds. I can't run my model at the same time, but if I had a second PC to stream off of, I could actually play it on my PC. It runs I think it runs about the same as if I were to play it on my PlayStation for the most part, minus when I show up in town. Everyone's a little bit like origami. Post-Wilds, depression, yeah, I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Got a lot of other games. Oh, luckily, there's a lot of good games out there to take my mind off that. But also, heart to you as well, Darkness and Squad. Yeah. Also, hope you're having a good start of your weekends as well, Darkness and Hoy. Hope it's been start of your week. Hope it's all treating you well. All right. And it is also, what is it called? End of daylight savings time, so everyone's gained an hour. Honestly, I didn't notice the time change at night, and I don't know, it felt exactly the same at night. Usually I feel sleepy consistently at obviously earlier or like after stream, but really sleepy at 1:30 a.m. because that's usually when I go to bed. But no, I would expect to have gotten sleepy according to what used to be 1:30 a.m. But I was fine up until an hour after. But Cynthia says, I feel sleepy now. Oh no! Well, hope that you get a cuddle with your cat as well, though. No. Well, if you're gonna head off for bed, then at least we should appreciate the fact that it was probably an old build. Oh yeah, that too. So hopefully it's more optimized. Might be part of it. But we'll see how it feels. I feel sleepy now. Oh no. Well, that also makes sense. You have to, which isn't too bad though. Especially, I know that you're on East Coast time, I believe. So it is a lot late. These streams are a bit late for you, especially. But especially now, it's going to be even later with the hour, the clock being, we gain an extra hour. That means technically you could sleep an extra hour if there's anything you had to wake up early for. Let's see what else is there. My friend is going to have me finally play through Nier Automata. Oh shit, alright. Oh, and also wait, Wolfen says we get some 10 FPS Lyra. No, I'm not gonna get Wilds on PC. I'm gonna get that. Definitely gonna get a PlayStation. I'm gonna outsource the load of processing power to another console. Yeah. But yeah, Nier Automata, I did play a bit of that. It's very... I mean, I think it deserves the ratings. It has good ratings. I didn't finish it because I think it's around the era of time where I stopped being able to finish games. If I were to stream it, I'd definitely be able to finish it. I guess when you start playing it, there was an ironic part that I stopped playing, and my friend's like, that's exactly how Yokotaro wanted you to feel. He wants you to feel like the character. and give up at this moment. I'm like, no, that's bullshit. There's no way that Yokotaro planned for me to stop playing this game at this certain moment of the game. Although I also wouldn't put it past Yokotaro without giving any spoilers on that. Yeah. I was so confused with the hour change. Yeah, I didn't even notice it pass by because I stayed up past midnight, right? I think, and then I forgot to check the clock, so I didn't see the time where the time turned back. I PT like you. Oh shit! Wait, I did not realize. Fuck, I forgot. Okay, I'll try to commit. It's memory. It's in my limited memory. Sure, it might not be a consistent 50 to 60 PF. It was more like 30 at 50. At the very least, I was able to do the first hunt pretty well. I hunted two things. I hunted the frog for the tutorial, and then I went off to hunt the alpha. And both of those hunts went really smoothly. Admittedly, I haven't tried the dragon, just because when I was stress testing it, the whole point of that stress test was to see if my model can run. My model can't run while I'm playing it. Everything else seemed fine though. But then oh yeah, the input response was really good. Yeah. Yokotaro wants you to see B2's butt. Wait, let me think was it 2B's butt? I was like, wait, it's messing me up to see the numbers the other way. Wait, is it? Oh, let me think about this. 9S, 2B. Yeah, it's 2B. I had to think about that. Although I guess that is definitely probably part of Yokotaro's thing. Oh nah, he definitely has character designs that encourage that. Oh, I guess we wouldn't have the self-detonating feature if he didn't want us to see 2B's butt. But the input response. Oh, do I read that? The hour change happened, but I still woke up early, wasting the extra hour. I got skipped. No! I ended up feeling exactly the same as if I had woken up at that exact time before the hour change, and so I feel like I've already adjusted. Unfortunately, I've adjusted quite fast to the hour change in that I'm going to be sleepy at the same time I'm usually sleepy and wake up sleepy for waking up early at the usual time I wake up. Yeah, sorry, Typho. Oh, no worries. But also, welcome, Amatsuki as well. Hope you also doing well this fine evening or daytime too. Yeah, we're continuing on with the metaphor today. Probably not as far as you. I did briefly see your stream, and I saw the main character looks a little different. I haven't hit the point to understand why that happens unless there's some kind of color picking option. For anyone that does know the answer, don't say whatever it was. I was like, oh, okay. On the last month? Oh, shit. Okay, well, good thing I wasn't looking too closely. Yeah, we are not nearly that far. We've been taking our time with this. As the title says, we are starting on the 6th, 19th, post-Cathedral. I have forgotten what the recommendation was on what to do. I think we finished most of our main task, hopefully. Otherwise, okay, I know we have to prioritize social links, side dungeons, and then main dungeon quests. Right now, we have no main dungeon quests. Build strength for the Sanctus announcement. Okay, you have reportable quests. Let's do that first. I don't remember what they are, though. How do I check my quest again? Whoops. Menu.
What now?
Quest. Bullish embargo. Save the prince from the death curse. So this one, Moore's task 1 ordeal. This is for the gun, right? We don't have a gunner yet. I defeated the Gyptaros. Where do we go to this? Oh, right. This is I remember where this is. Now, where's our map?
All right, then.
It's over here. Got any favorite social links so far? Right now, we only have... Well, we haven't really talked to a little girl, even though I know that she is a social link. I know that she's going to give us a big benefit, so it sounds like she's good for benefits. We got our 2 main cast members. So far, we have... Fuck. I forgot their names again. I know Stroll's name's easy for me to remember. Oh, easier. But Hulkenberg, okay. So far, Stroll's whole story is he wants to help his people find housing. And Hulkenberg, so far, we got introduced to her friend or a person that she used to think was a friend, and then he started becoming an asshole. So far, I think I'm not too far. I think initial impressions... Actually, wait. I'm trying to think. Is she a social link? She's kind of cool. Actually, what are... Actually, let me double check. What are our social links, actually? Memorandum, followers. Cat Earth Arena. I think so far, I guess more is still obviously the most interesting one. But that's also by virtue of the fact I haven't progressed them enough. Like, he's the most mysterious. I'm the most interested in more right now. Oh, appreciate the clarification on that as well. Matsuki as well. Yeah, I just found that right before I looked over. I'll be lurking, but have a great stream. She's good for benefits. What life raising? No, I mean, she's good for cooking. She has a cooking benefit, from what I've heard. You can also just call me Reiji. Oh, well done, Reiji. It is. Also, sorry for mispronouncing that as well. And also, welcome, Links. Just got done watching Lyra-Q. Now I'm gonna watch Lyra-Q. Oh, yeah. Wait, did you end up seeing the Silent Hill? But yeah, we're gonna get even more Silent Hill on Tuesday, and we'll see whether or not I can actually endure any more Silent Hill. But on that, but also hope you're having a good start of your week as well, Links. Also, welcome as well, Umbra. Hope you're also having a lovely start of your week, too. Hope it's treating you good. Oh, wait. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Here's its horn. Oh, and this would be the Brute's horn. Also, appreciate the subscription. Oh, throw it out. Support is always appreciated. Hope you enjoy your subscriber emotes as well. Did you enjoy the Wild Beta? Yes, I did. I'm definitely gonna pre-order it. I had to test it on my PC just to sanity test to see if I could get it on PC for stream, but looks like I'm gonna have to pre-order for PS5. But other than that, yeah, I'm looking forward to when it comes out. It was a lot of fun. Looking forward to new hunts and looking forward to using the weapons. Still debating between, actually, I think I'm starting to lean towards, I was like, I've tried the Charge Blade, but then seeing more about the Switch Axe, I'm like, Charge Blade is like the Switch Axe, except it doesn't do the, it has a pizza cutter. But I think I'm starting to think again that I still like the freaking explosion. I think the explosion's cooler on the Switch Axe. Also, welcome, Dragon. Also, hope you're having a lovely start of your week too. I felt bad recommending it, but by the end, you were being very brave. Yeah. Oh yeah, don't even worry. I'm not gonna actually put myself through some inordinate suffering for stream, even though I do feel like people that play horror games that are scared. I feel like liking to play horror games a little masochistic. You know, which is totally fine. I'm not gonna judge you on it, but I'm not a masochist, but I am willing to play the games, just because I am a little interested. It's like an endurance test. Already pre-ordered, I'm dying for February to come. And I hear Monster Hunter Wilds, yeah, we're all good Monster Hunter fans over here, and I'm hoping I can be around for more streams finally. Well, I'll definitely you're never obligated, but always appreciated. And yeah, real life is pretty important too. But if you guys hang around, does stuff. Yeah, it's definitely fun to have you guys. Oh, appreciate. Wait, I was like, appreciate the 5 gifted subs as well. I was like trying to figure out where the notification is because my combined chat is a bit weird. But thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs as well. It definitely also helps out a lot. And hope that everyone that managed to get one also enjoys their subscriber emotes too, especially the triggered cat emote. I'm getting called out. Well, technically, I will say, not like I'm gonna judge you guys for liking horror games or enjoying enjoying self-inflicted emotional damage by playing horror games. But and at least you can still latch with Switch Axe if you use that again in the wilds. Oh yeah, I need to learn how to do the latching on with Switch Axe. I did not figure that out when I was doing the beta. Yeah, that's the emote. Oh, and this would be the Brute's horn. You can tell me the details inside. Come along.
Mission accomplished, then.
Oh, we actually get voice dialogue with her.
I'll let the merchant know to allow you through as well. I thank you.
We fulfilled Brigitte Hira's request and we're rewarded with special access and discounts in her Igniter shop. Increased courage. Nice. And we got money.
All right.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job.
Oh, is this spoilers? Oh no! Yes, we are on 6/19th and post Cathedral. This is just a side dungeon, so it might not be that much further, but I guess if you haven't done the dungeon, yes. But yeah, beware of spoilers. I don't know.
Should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks for helping us sort this out.
Well, yeah, totally understandable if you want to avoid them as well. Yeah, this is this is one of the games I was like, I need to make sure I try to play this a little slower than everyone else, so that we don't spoil you too much. But no worries, no worries. Appreciate you stopping by, Umbra, and hope you have a good rest of your evening and sleep well, sleep well. And so many characters are so cool looking. Yeah, I do really like all the designs. Donna.
By the way, what do you say to more consistent work from me?
But also, all the girls have pants. I love pants on women.
I can't imagine an elder could find an honest job in the city otherwise. But I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages.
Chill, that doesn't sound so bad. Oh, is this going to be another social link? Okay, that makes sense. She does have... I accept.
All right, I accept.
And I'm stuck on some other stuff at the moment, so I'm gonna just embrace the spoilers. Oh yeah! Oh shit! Were you also looking forward to playing this Lynx? Well, that makes sense. This did get really high ratings overall.
You seem determined enough.
I wonder if this will give us Gunner.
You heard nothing just now, right?
What was that? Right. Can I get... What was that? I don't think I'm gonna get bagged from her this early. What was that?
What made that noise?
It was just the wind. Am I clear?
Do I play along with her? Or do I get paid?
I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today. However, I trust you won't be telling anyone what you think you heard.
Was she trying to hide that she has a soft spot?
Anyone, well, I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences. Then we have a deal.
Can't tell if that was a dog or a cat. And eventually, she kicks you in the face. Ah, nah, she did not. She already threatened our character before it hit that point. I can sense a hint of trust beneath all the wariness Brigitte feels towards me.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitte. Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant.
I like badass ladies like the same.
Nurture
Yeah, all the
thy
cat
bond
ladies here are
with
pretty
her,
edgy.
and
They're
a
pretty
new
badass.
power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
No. So I do appreciate they have a bunch of strong female characters here.
Perhaps he does have hidden depths.
Okay, I heard the merchant's pretty great, especially when we're so we don't have to worry about what's it called, coin. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the merchant from Brigitte. You can now study the merchant in academia. Try seeing what new powers await. Also, Lana, appreciate helping us hit the level 2 Lana hype train. I remember one stream I did. I have to make sure that I didn't miss anyone. Okay, good. I don't know, because I looked over in the logs during Smash and I did miss saying thank you to one other person. You have to believe Abyss, but if Abyss is around, appreciate as well. She's got my second favorite social link in the game. Oh shit! All right, well, looking forward to see who's number 1. I can now buy things from Grand Trod's Igniter shop due to the effect of proof of membership. Okay.
You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
All right, let's see if we can progress this as well. Back to Hushed Honeybee.
What now?
Okay, let's see. Archetype tree. Let's see what we can get from this. Requires 2,500 mag. Armed with cash-fueled almighty skills, it can increase battle rewards to provide out-of-combat support. Okay. And let's see. Skill description. Alchemy. Chance of winning small sum of money each time an enemy is stunned or defeated in overworld combat. Okay. Gold attack. Deals weak physical almighty damage to one enemy. High crit rate. Almighty. Increases likelihood of receiving items after battle by 20%. Increases effect of consumables by 1.2. Increases further if archetype of the same lineage are present. Increases evasion against fire attack. Steals mag from the enemy. We are weak to fire, but we can steal mag from the enemy. Synthesis. Remove nearly all beneficial effects from the enemy and low hit rate, but all hits deal critical physical almighty damage. 777. That's 7. Oh, money. I was like, oh, these skills actually require money. Damn. All right. I think, but I've heard this is good just for
Fascinating.
overworld
This
money.
here, all right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as merchant. I hear the voice of past heroes' souls. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to disavow martial might and support society from within the shadow of coin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the merchant.
Really?
So this is the power of the merchant's soul. The power to use money to achieve victory and reap the rewards. I'll put it to good use. It's yet another way to fight. The merchant archetype has awakened. Okay.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
We'll have this equipped. And we'll need unlock condition Brigitta. Huh? Da-da-da.
What is it? Amazing.
Okay, let's see what we got else. Stroll also has stuff to do. So we have these two things to do. We also have tolerance that we can level up.
Amazing.
We have, okay, I was like, do I want to level? Tolerance is definitely important for getting the girl. Oh, but also welcome Adamize. Also hope you're having a lovely start of your week as well. Metaphor? What's a, oh, I was like, I had to think about metaphor. Yeah. But hope you also have a good start of your week, and same with you as well, Graves. Appreciate the lurk and hope your day or evening continues to go well. Nana? Now debating, do I want to raise, well, let's see. I think we should prioritize our party member. Let's go for Hulkenberg. I don't feel anything right now. Oh, okay. So I guess then we just raise our tolerance then.
Yeah.
You always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted beetle. Seems like, oh wait, no, these dialogues. I want to make red grass beetle. Oh wait. Beetle beet, pristine clear water, red grass. Okay, let's see if we have. What does? I need to actually check how good that is for me. Because I keep making it, right? But is it actually in my beetle meat? Red grass. Okay, we just need water. But what does that help us with? I was like, this does restores 400 HP and cures burn from one ally. Okay.
What is it?
I got sick, sore throat, and stuff. No. But I hope you get better soon, Adamize. Dora. Again, it feels like people are getting sick. Oh, I guess it is that season to get sick as well. I think.
Amazing.
Was it Aberson or someone? Someone I knew got sick recently. Let's see. Map. Alright, I was going to.
Let's go.
Let's go get some water. Oh, I think it's water that I'm missing. We need pristine water. Also, welcome, Falcon. Started real late live. Oh yeah, I guess there's two things behind that. I started right for, I'm not too sure if you have this, but we do have daylight savings. So for me, I started at 8 p.m. PST, so just 1 hour after the usual time. Although without daylight savings, this would be 2 hours after the usual time. But hope you're doing well this fine morning as well. Hope it's treating you good, Falcon. Hope the start of the week has been good. And also welcome back, Lost Me. Also hope you're having a good start of your week too.
How to handle this?
I just woke up. Alright. Well, hope it's a good soul. Yeah, well, hope it is a good start then. Yeah. And also, where are we going? Where is my...
Go.
Gosh, I need to be in. Arbitrary extra daylight? Yeah. I think I've heard like mixed things. I've heard it go both ways, where some people are like, oh, it turns out there's not that much of an increase in productivity. right, on taking and giving away the hour, but then apparently there was which I've heard a lot of that, but then I've also heard apparently that a place that has enacted or got rid of daylight savings has found that they actually lost productivity going against that original study. So I don't know which way it goes. I can. Oh yeah. Oh, DLS explains why my gacha game reset an hour early. Oh yeah, it explains why my gacha game reset an hour earlier for the day. Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of places across the world don't. I think don't do it. Well, actually, wait. Then again, people across the world don't do it. So I guess that is proof that it doesn't affect their productivity. Let's stick to a recipe. I guess it depends where you are in the world, maybe. Like how much you need the daylight. Take it away, Chef Galka. Let's make it spicier. Let's stick to the recipe.
No.
I don't think this is after having screwed it up last time. I feel like the in-game recipe. I'm kind of hesitant to try the other options. Waking up and not missing a stream is a good start. I'm glad this could be a good start for you then, Falcon. And last one says, "Oh, it's daylight saving time of the year." Yeah. That means for the people that do have daylight savings, we gained an hour. That means you get to sleep and an extra hour. I think there's way more losses from confusion about shifting the clock. Yeah, that's like the common thing for taking it out. But I guess for that one place where it didn't benefit, apparently there was just too much nighttime or something. Let's see. I don't feel anything now. Okay. Appreciate the follow as well, Rain. Welcome to the fold. Hope you enjoy your follower ebooks too. Oh, is there discounts? Oh yeah, let's go see the Igniter shop. Also, welcome, Mega. Also, hope you're having a good start of your week. Hope stream's going good. Yeah. Just getting started. Catching back up with the metaphor. Really been excited to see where this story is going. We're still pretty early in the game. Hope your start of your week has also been well for you as well, Mega. I've been informed that we will now allow you to purchase our magic igniters. Those were the words of the association's Brigitte Lycown herself. With that being the case, allow me to help you in finding an igniter that suits your needs. I hear a voice within my mind. Those who see duty through to completion should be fairly compensated. The store's wares are yours to peruse from now on. Thanks to Brigitte's proof of membership, I can now make use of the Magic Igniter's shop services. Let's see. Oh, nice. The cooling staff and for a healer. Nice. Those are both great. Listen.
An intriguing offer.
Good sir. It would seem that you've developed quite a rapport with our field representative. Do be careful. Oh, ominous? Alright, let's see. We got Mage Flames. Oh, these are expensive. Mage Hail, Mage Thunder. Okay. And I guess it just gives us extra options to spend stuff. Oh, man.
I've got...
Sell all... Okay, so we only got 10,000. But okay, gotta go grab food and stuff. I'll lurk in the meantime. No worries. But appreciate the lurk as well, Falcon, and hope the food is good as well. Let's see, where do I want to go? I want to check the stores. I keep forgetting that there's a lot of inputs here. What does St. Hermas Church give us again? Let's see. I don't know anything about this game, but it looks really cool. It is really great. If you've ever played Persona or Persona or the Shin Megami games, and you like those, I would definitely recommend it. If you like turn-based RPGs, I would also recommend it a lot. Trying to think what else would be a good comparison. I guess that is the two primary things. It's whether you like. I guess primarily if you like any sort of turn-based game, this is and you like anime, this is definitely a good game to try out. The story is really intriguing. It has some interesting concepts. Also, let's see. Buy these in case. Actually, let's see if I have anything for him to appraise. Purify this. Ooh. That's really good. Well, but also good morning, S. Hope it's been a good one for you, and hope you have also a lovely start of your week so far too. Also catching us as we're just continuing on our metaphor journey. Let's see, I should probably check for defense armor for once.
This is on.
Let's see, buy. I can't afford this. That would I need 10 more K. I don't want to sell my actual 10K thing. Okay. I think we're good for now. Okay, so we don't have to, let's see. Map memorandum. No. Followers. Map. Popularity rate. Where's my virtues? So we definitely need to raise our virtue. Okay. But yeah, it's a very interesting concept in that, you know how we have fantasy stories, like we have Lord of the Rings, or we'll have more utopian versions of fantasy worlds with castles and fairies and dragons. Well, apparently this is a world with castles, fairies, and dragons, and their version of fantasy is having a utopian version of our reality. Wait, I forgot. Is this tolerance?
I see.
And so to them, our life would be a fantasy story. Because to them, an ideal world would be one without magic and one where all people are treated equally. Obviously, we kind of it's a little off. We don't exactly have all people treated equally, even though that's like something we want. But their version of reality or fantasy is towering buildings, like we have, well, like yeah, buildings, modern architecture. That's a pretty modern, yeah, pretty much modern architecture, no magic, and no varied races is their fantasy world. While we fantasize of like gnomes and dwarves and all that stuff. At least in this world, humans are depicted correctly, since this is now. All right, this is a little as expected. The person that thinks Herlock Sholmes is a good detective. Okay, so we need the heart.
All right then.
I need tolerance.
Go.
Okay, the tolerance is over here. Oh, yeah, no, alright, then don't look anything like us. We're the real version of the humans, not them. I don't know.
So, we meet.
What do you think?
Talk with him, alright?
Long.
Now then.
Actually, maybe I should have let him... Oh, thanks for open-minded.
Pleased to hear it.
Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time to head back to the inn. Okay, let's see. I don't know actually what level of tolerance we need for the little girl.
What is it? What now?
Let me just double check. Followers. Mary. Maria. How much tolerance do we need? Okay. Ta-da! Maria, tolerance, and metaphor. You'll need to reach level 2. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we don't have to keep developing this one. All right, now then,
What now?
let's figure out which. Fuck me, which buttons?
What is it?
Okay, which thing do we want? We have courage, eloquence. I guess we could upgrade our eloquence, imagination.
All right then.
All right, let's see what we got for eloquence and imagination. There's imagination. Actually, what's that question? What's that? Eyeglass. I don't remember what this marker is. No. Oh, right. That's wisdom. Yeah, our wisdom's level 2, so we don't actually need that. Let's go level up our whatever this was again. No. Alright, that's our imagination.
Stinking believable.
Just never imagined the day I'd meet a real one. Perhaps there's some truth to that story after all. As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one? So you grew up on fairy tales. No wonder you got fairies on the mind. If I listen to this man's tale, my imagination might improve. Alright, listen to his story. Imagine that getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let's find a table at the tavern. I'm reading dialogue for this one because we've never done imagination, I believe. Now, the story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once, far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering. But one day, my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself. So he defied his elders. Your ancestor sounds like a handful. It runs in the family. Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost. A handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully.
Nevertheless.
Then, something bathed in the warm light caught his eyes as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down! You can't cry in a place like this." He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine. Suit yourself." And she left. This fucking fairy. Before he knew it, the fairy returned. Oh, okay. The tsundere. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance, but also appreciate the lurk as well, Nero, and hope you continue to enjoy the day, Stinky.
Oh,
Yeah? Huh. I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as he lived.
Oh my.
Oh, but what'd you like at the time? We gotta pick this up again later. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around. I was gripped by the story of the mysterious fairy. I feel like my imagination improved.
All right.
Here we are, a vapid imaginer.
Well then.
Calling me stinky completely unprovoked? What? Nah, okay, I'll admit, you didn't come in here sniffing. But I don't know, I feel like instinctually, I could smell you a mile away. Nah! It's time I got back to the others. It's not projection.
Time marches on, and the age of a new
Okay,
king
Ansel.
draws nearer.
We have no dungeons, we don't need to do our social links, so we just been leveling our stuff.
The announcement is soon.
So Vorden's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be anyway? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the state army is getting all the credit for taking down that human after all. Oh shit, we could have used that to put our face on the eyeball. We shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold. I think this grand announcement is happening tomorrow.
What now?
I haven't seen that girl Maria lately. Let's see.
What now?
Oh, so where's my save button? Let's see, can I go to Maria? I'd like to go visit, but I'm not sure where they are at the moment. All right. I don't feel anything right now. I don't feel anything right now. I'd like to further my research, and yet more comes to mind, but I haven't achieved the task he asked me to accomplish yet. Alright. Also, welcome, Tabby. Also, hope you're having a good evening as well so far. Hope it's treating you good. Oh, not. Also, I have to see that. It was that emo. Is that like a bouquet? Oh, it's a spider dancing. Oh! Alright. Well, hope you're enjoying vibing over there as well, Lost Me. Oh, wait, I forgot if I said this, but also hope you're having a lovely start of your week as well, Lost Me. Okay, let's see. What other stats do I have to roll on? Our imagination is still vapid, and so is our eloquence is still low, too.
All right, then.
I guess let's just keep leveling up our imagination.
Let's go.
Today is going well. Just wrapped up a session of Buckshot Roulette with friends. Multiplayer was added today. Oh yeah, I've been hearing that. I guess I was like, how good is... I should ask how good is Buckshot. But at the same time, I guess I keep hearing people playing it. So I'm a little curious. I might put... people had recommended it, so I might put it on the backlog. But Metaphor so far is good. Right now, it's just kind of a little bit of busy work in between. Because we're in between tasks right now. We've done the dungeons. We've upgraded our social links. Now it's just kind of upgrading our stats until the deadline hits. And so we have one more in-game day for that. Now let's see how it goes. So nothing too amazing, but I'm still very invested to see what happens next. So we're gonna see another major portion of the story soon. Ah, the fairy and the Elder. I'm glad we meet again. I believe we're in the middle of a story. Would you care to hear the next part?
What do you want to do?
If you listen to the elderly gentleman again, your imagination will probably improve. Listen to his story. Lovely. Let's head to the tavern. I'll pick up the tale. And I've heard that they're also a lot more generous than Persona with developing our stats and also doing our social links. So hopefully I can wing this to a near perfect account. Let's see. I believe we left off with my ancestor being unable to find the mysterious fairy to thank her for saving his life. We hit a bit of a time skip here, as the next part concerns my grandfather. Bear with me. My grandfather was also a mischievous sort, and one day, he too ventured into the Forbidden Cave and became hopelessly lost. Yeah, it seems like his whole family is just putting themselves out of their way, going out of their way to put themselves in trouble. Wow, mischief really does run in the family. So it does. Anyway, lost in the dark, what should my grandfather find? A fairy, of course. She's beautiful, just as the fairy his grandfather had described. He knew right away it was the same fairy. Again? I'm not going to help you this time, said the fairy, rolling her eyes. My grandfather could only blur it out a confused, what? What if there was just a really hot ghost? The fairy? Wait, I don't know how. Wait, it doesn't make a difference if it's a ghost or a fairy. Although I guess then he'll be pa. Yeah, I don't think it makes a difference if it's a ghost or a fairy, right? It was the first time he'd even been to the cave after all. Then the fairy said, "Don't blame me if you get eaten by the beast." And that's when my grandfather realized the fairy was mistaking him for his grandfather. The boy you're thinking of is long gone. I'm his grandson, he said. The fairy considered this for a moment, then said, "You people die so young." The fairy led my grandfather out of the cave, like she did his grandfather before. The whole time, he kept his grandfather's regrets in mind. So before she could vanish, he turned to her and said, "Thank you for helping my grandfather." If you're wondering if history will repeat, I doubt it. My family had to leave that village when my grandfather grew up. So I'm sure you can appreciate how amusing I found it to find a fairy here in Grand Trad. My family's fate seems to be tied to fairies. Well, I'm glad your family got closure with the fairy. I mean, you like this? Who knows? Maybe it really is fate. Melania? I told my friends about a ghost lady I once saw and sketched what she looked like. Hear the horny reaction, what?
All right.
Don't know.
Well then.
It's time I got back to the others. Back to the Hush Honeybee Inn. Memorandum. Okay. Also, what's she at? It's so boring just waiting around. Why don't we go find something to do? Okay. Let's see, where is our imagination at? It's still vapid.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Yeah, I guess we'll just keep hearing about the story of the guy in this ferry.
But
Hi there. Oh-ho!
Ah, the ferry now. I'm glad we meet again. I told you the whole story about the ferry, but if you'd like to hear it again, I don't mind telling it. Listen to his story. Okay, I think this is where it probably repeats. Let's see. Oh, no, they just skip it. All right. Listen to Old Man's story from the beginning. I feel like my imagination has increased
All right.
again.
Well then.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Nice, nice.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
I don't know. Right, finally, we get to see some story. I think we've been stuck in dungeons for the past 2 or 3 streams. Well, those dungeons are pretty interesting challenge.
Your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
I'm surprised he is such an honest news person, though. Like, these are actually very clearly the terms of taking the throne.
Even me? If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Oh yeah, so let's see, what's his incentive?
Me in charge? Well, that's the last thing
Ah,
this country
okay, he's humble,
needs.
alright.
Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Also, let's see. Okay, good. The audio's okay.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table.
Oh, alright. They're even explaining the terms here very clearly.
Magic
Alright.
chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
I would say technically Luis is a criminal right now.
Hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word.
I'm surprised. Usually news anchor characters aren't really... Okay, I guess it's bad to be suspicious of all news anchor characters, but I was like, they usually portrayed as a little bit more... Wait, I'm trying to think. Is that just a bad impression I now have of news anchors? Or is this how they're portrayed normally in fiction? But either way, he's very open. He's actually very factual.
Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Sitha says Luis will be a great king. Nah, alright? What good king starts off with an assassination, like 2 kills right in front of everyone? Okay, I guess that's technically how old kingdoms were made, but I mean, they're trying to go for, actually, I don't know what type of society for their ever. Anyway, this is the same guy that hired the necromancer. No way. And he, like, tore down he killed everyone in the cathedral.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent, and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Also with the king having very publicly announced everything too.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
Yeah, this helps. Yes, oh yeah, so for more context for anyone that missed it, we work for a prince that's currently in a coma, and we do kind of, I guess we are gonna still try to get him on the throne, even though he can't possibly run in the condition he is in right now.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Oh, but we can actually assassinate them. This is not public information, but that's clarified in cutscene with the Forden.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Yeah, I wonder when it's going to be revealed to us that we can challenge Luis to a duel.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Oh shit.
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
See, I mean, how far could she have possibly ran?
Kidding.
Where would Maria could have gone? Wait. Oh no. I can't imagine the little girl's gonna go for an assassination attempt.
Whatever.
Maria? Oh, you mean that kid? Yeah, I saw her earlier. Really? Where was she headed? The stairs north of Sunshade Row. You know, by the general store. Didn't look to be running an errand though.
Hey.
The general store. You might find someone else who saw her if we head over there. I like the little hood skirt that Lei had going around the top of her tail. Oh shit, wait. Oh, I need to look at that more closely. But I've been mostly just looking... I have really bad memory for clothes unless it's super edgy. I do think it does look good though. I just remember thinking she looks... but I'll have to look closely at the hood thing. Hell no. Mag sells for more money the worse the weather is.
Ridiculous.
All right then.
Another dispute. I want to be king. Oh yeah, what's this kid say? I bet the next king is gonna punish the bad tribes. Better run away, Elda. They're gonna kill you. Damn, this little shit. I wonder if I should buy a bag. Exchange. Oh no, this only converts mag. Okay, so I can't buy mag. I was like, can I game the system by selling mag and then buying it later? This is General Smaller. This is Smithy.
What is it?
Hello.
Hey!
Say, we're looking for a little girl. Have you seen anyone like that around here? Oh, could it be that half-blood? If so, then yes, I did see her. She was muttering Papa and looked all sad. I saw her go through the back alley. Yeah, you've gone to the Grand Cathedral? am kind of curious what would convince this little girl to run this far, though. But I don't know. It does sound like maybe she is actually seeing something instead, because I was like, I don't think she would have heard that he got killed. Maybe. Morning, mommy, and morning, daddy. I feel like assassinating the current monarch. Oh, our daughter and her crazy man. I don't. I was like thinking about it again. I don't know. Would she really? Although I guess she does know where her father died. And also hope you're doing well as well, Sage. Also hope the start of the week is treating you well as well. I guess we'll find out. Is she actually going to try to assassinate her?
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. Just went inside. Wait, you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes looked, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. Oh, so she's been sneaking off this whole time? They just didn't know? Alright, let's see. Oh, shit. She actually goes all the way in the cathedral.
Huh? Why?
What are you doing here? Let's go home. Everyone's worried about you.
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely.
Oh, okay.
One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Oh, okay. No one's really told her that he's permanently gone.
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave?
Oh, okay. So I kind of mistakenly thought Fabienne was her mother, but I guess that was someone else. That makes sense.
To be a good girl, but
that's not why. It's not our fault. I'm not going to take that. This is some toxic ass thinking we can claim responsibility for her father dying. So that's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
HS, oh hi everyone. Did I try to commit regicide again? Must be funny. Team Mommy keeps having me drink. I'm so silly. Yeah.
I remember Papa saying something like that.
Anyway, well, we'll surely get it this time.
He said a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
Don't worry, it'll work out. Don't worry, it'll work out. I'm like, I mean, I'm convicted it will work out because I know there's no way we're gonna lose. But what do we tell a little girl? It'll work out. Don't worry. I feel like this is probably just too dismissive. I guess yeah, this would be too dismissive. So we'll say it'll work out.
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
Even though that's probably what her father said
I hope
too.
the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
The irony being that Luis is one of the top contenders after having murdered 2 people very obviously.
You may be right.
Mm-hmm.
But much as we wish it, This is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
So this is now we can just let Luis be king? Nah. All right, we'll be a better king. All right, just because he knows military strength and politics and he's inspired the heart of the people doesn't mean that he'll be a good king.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
Well, nah.
Sorry for leaving.
Shirley.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne.
A good general, surely. Although, okay, I'll give him that. He is a good general. He is definitely a good general.
Hungry.
See the piece at the base of the... I keep... Oh, right. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to her tail.
Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together.
I like the part on the neck, though.
Thank you for finding her.
Like, I always like those loose kind of collars that with the extra cloth towards the neckline. Oh, wait. You can kind of see it. Fuck me.
Like
I should have looked at her more.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
Is he not just the Napoleon of that world? Yeah, blah, blah. I mean, I guess... Wait. Okay, I'll admit. This is my ignorance. I don't actually know what... I know Napoleon did do a lot of conquering. See, the piece at the bottom of the tail... But wait, Napoleon never became a king. So wait, that doesn't prove that he'd be a good king? Sorry, not the best shot. Oh, yeah. It was kind of partially covered. Hopefully we'll get a better angle as we progress Maria's story.
There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
I don't know.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together. Try to calm your mind. I'm not waking up for this. I feel like friends probably... Well, yeah, it's probably better to do it together. Like, trying to calm your mind, obviously he's probably been trying this. I'm not awake enough for this to seem so dismissive, so let's try to think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it? Can you read? He's a nobility, so I assume he can read, so want to read it?
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe.
There's an awful lot of people that are interested in reading other people's fairy tales, though.
Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security.
Oh yeah, so now you guys get to get reintroduced. This is their version of Fantasy and Utopia. It looks kind of like our world. Although the soldier uniform is not quite the same. But also, let's say, welcome, young. Hope you're also having a good start of your week so far. Hope it's been treating you well. You caught us at a good time. We're in the middle, we've just started digging into the meat of the story once again.
In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves.
Yeah, so we got a democracy showing up. The fictional world with fictional democracy. Obviously, our world. But how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Got a pretty relaxing Sunday in. Did some Pokemon Go. Did some Gigamantics raid, which apparently requires a lot of people. But somehow, my friend group my housemates and their friend group are very sweaty, so they managed to get a whole crew running for that. So got a lot of Pokemon there, or a lot of Gigamantics Gengar. Can't believe we're keeping this nonsensical book. What? Yeah, right. Well, either way, it makes sense, right? What a reasonable sounding government. So their fantasy is our reality. My brain is hurt. Yeah, exactly. It's great. I love that twist. It's a very interesting spin. Interesting timing for this game to come out. I won't specify current events. Oh yeah.
One cannot put a sovereign
Not
to the sword to
coincidentally.
seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions.
Now, obviously, these things still kind of happen in reality, but don't
Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now.
But at least we're a little less blatant about it compared to their reality. I just played a really good Pokemon ROM hack. Oh shit! Wait, what? Trying to think. Is it like a? Does it change the game? I was like, what's a ROM hack do for Pokemon? I'm not very familiar because I don't play ROM hacked Pokemon. I don't know. Is it like a new play mode? I know there's the roguelike Pokemon game, and then there's also the one with crafting and survival that also looks like original Pokemon Red and or Gold and Silver. Oh wow, haven't played Pokemon Go in a minute or two. Yeah, same. I would not have played it, but my housemates are very, very into it. The D&D sessions must be really weird. Oh yeah, wonder what they do. They have they probably don't fight dragons. They just have, I don't know, debates in classrooms.
And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the King's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world.
That is also
in
true.
public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political.
And also, he has a good point here.
Mars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive.
I don't know. It's a pretty good point to have in the game as well.
With no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse.
Oh yeah, I guess this book kind of contradicts them wanting to go on a very specific murder mission. Although, to be fair, I feel like they are a little limited in options if it's the choice between the prince's life or Luis's life. Answer them all. Roll d20 for anxiety checks is Tabby. That does sound like that'd probably be a good how they do their D&D games. No. Yeah, it's a ROM that's based off Emerald, but there's a lot of differences, but it still feels like Emerald. Main difference is the art style. Oh shit. Song now? Kinda curious. Maybe I don't know.
Sleep should come easier now.
I'll have to take a look at it then. It's called Pokemon Sea Glass. Alright, if I remember, I'll definitely check it out after stream as well. I know there's like a lot of...
Have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Early morning, Arbor Day.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime.
Should probably just do this.
To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom.
Oh?
And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win.
I don't know.
Official word is, this event's open to all.
How?
So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch or in it to win?
I know they're kind of arbitrarily putting a competition over what the king's popularity contest, but I'm wondering how they can kind of enforce this rule. I guess technically, if they convince the population that this is how to vote, maybe. I'm trying to think about how this works mechanically in game. I guess technically, what this guy's, if they can convince enough people that this is the rules, then everyone will start believing it. And so I fuck, how do I explain this? Anyway, either way, I'm kind of curious on how they're enforcing this rules over the king's already arbitrary rules. I play a lot of Pokemon competitive in Nuzlocke. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely can see a lot of time being put into that. I was like, especially with, well, actually, no. The one time I've ever tried to get serious at Pokemon, which wasn't really a Nuzlocke, I was trying to just make one competitively viable Dragon Pult, but that took forever. And so afterwards, I was like, oh no, I couldn't do it. But I tried it once. I think that's also why, part of why I didn't end up finishing Sword and Shield. Trying to get the hopefuls killed by monsters, it seems. Oh, that could be also a thing. Or maybe, I guess, if they see Luis, maybe they put up the competition and then Art, I forgot what, fuck, I forgot who the guy, the church guy is. But if the church guy is able to complete it, they might be able to point at Luis and be like, lol, look at you, you can't do this. And then hope, I guess that's a way for them to take away, take away some of Luis's popularity, maybe, if they make this theme very official.
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
Oh.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Oh.
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
Alright, unexpected find by Stroll. I expected him to be more of a Brawn type.
Years ago, didn't it?
Brawny type.
This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it will be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
Yeah, I was like, also, I guess the other thing that sucks about this is he could just arbitrarily hide this secret formula anywhere. It'd be a shame if Birdo Barkle, our most blood-crazed but equally skilled warrior, would win because he slaughtered all the contestants and, you know... Well, they don't know how that they could kill each other yet, except for, I think, only the church. The church knows that they can challenge each other to duels. Might attempt to toss Luis a real hardball of a monster. Oh, yeah! That could also be their game plan as well. And youngs, to be honest, I don't go past Gen 7, so I'm clueless with Switch games. Oh, no worries, no worries! I feel like there's already a lot of content a lot of content for 7 gens. I don't even know which Pokemon is 7 gens. Is that up to, like, Rowlet? Or Pokemon Sun and Moon? Or X and Y?
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now.
Alright, Stroll also shares my feeling. I'm like, what the hell?
Interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
Okay, alright, nice. Alright, the character is calling out the bullshit that we all, us as the viewer can already see.
He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan, and then we can take action. As an Elder, I'm an outcast in the city. I think that gives us an advantage here. We enter the tournament for the throne. We get the people that we make Luis come to us. How the fuck do we make Luis? I guess we enter the tournament for the throne. That seems like such a big character thing to do. I don't see how this benefits us, but it's the most... seems to be the most cliche shonen thing we should do. Yeah, Gen 7 is Sun and Moon, I'm pretty sure. I was Gen 3 kid. Ah, alright. Wait, that was like Ruby and Sapphire, I believe, right? I don't know.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
I don't actually want to say which Pokemon game I played first, because then actually wait, I was like, it is pre-Gen 3. There's only 2 gens. Oh, I could have played. Oh no, I've already revealed everything. I did play Pokemon Yellow. I never knew what I was doing on Pokemon Yellow though. Fuck me, I was like, once I started going down that line, I was like, oh shit. I got it from a Blockbuster. And then I returned it. Yeah, my mom got me Sapphire GB. I was hyped.
Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there.
Do we pretend to be the prince?
This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying.
Oh, are we gonna join him?
Which means,
we're gonna do a
even though
Trojan
the
horse?
world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
Luckily, I had a slightly older bro, so I still played Gen 1 and 2. They were pretty great games, even though I don't understand what I was doing. Especially Gold and Silver. Having that ability to go between the 2 towns is pretty great.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
But also, I guess that one moment where you get to fight against your Gen 1 protagonist and with Gold and Silver, I think in that cave.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
I do. If it's for Maria, it's fate. I do.
Of course I do.
Yeah, we're not gonna use Maria as an excuse for why we're doing stuff. We're doing it for ourselves.
No hesitation at all.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words the prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
My Gold and Silver cartridges had teeth marks in them because I like to chew things. Oh no! How'd your older bro feel about you chew it? Well, if it's your since your older bro's the one that let you play Gen 1 and 2, how'd your older bro feel about you chewing the cartridges? The protagonist's mouth flaps are so weird up close. I was kind of ignoring the mouth flaps, and I was kind of
danger.
I was kind of thinking, man, I think I like his actual. Most characters, I like their profile picture over their in-game model, but for the pro tag, I was thinking I like his 3D model a bit more than his portrait picture. That was what I was focusing on.
I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Probably wasn't happy. Understandable. That would be the pretty reasonable response for that day. But luckily, well, luckily I guess it must be behind you guys then. Yes. Oh man, I'm nervous. I have to carry on his legacy. We're not gonna use Grius as an excuse for why we're about to sacrifice our life, even though Grius would approve. So we'll say yes. We take what is it called? We take control of our own agency or something?
Yes. I've got a job to do.
Oh, familiar words. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your
Damn it! The profile pictures are blocking her ass. I need to see how her clothes, what her clothes look like there.
Now, eh? Your Majesty.
That's the plan. I'll never actually succeed. I had thought of that. That's the plan.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
I want to peek because Atomize was pointing out the design, alright? It's not about the butt. It's about what's around the butt. Kind of see it around the text box.
Well, if we want
Damn
Louis
it,
to
I
notice
have a
you,
very brief
we'll
moment.
have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Why are we not creating a small rebel army? I don't think we're popular enough. I don't think we have enough incentive for people to join us. We don't have the funds either to fund an army. So we have to inspire. I kind of missed the point of I've already missed the point of why we're joining, Luis. I guess to sneak in to get the.
Coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
And also, I never expected we're gonna be traveling with our main antagonist, huh? Did you say you prefer the model or the portraits? For most of them, I like the portraits. For a few of them, I like the models. Don't know. For at least the main character, I prefer his model over his portrait.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
For Fabi though, I think both of them. I think both the model and her portrait are good.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You be a
sell
good king.
We can sell the book for some funds. No, our right's not worth the sentimental value. We've been bonding with so many people with our book too. We'll meet again. Oh, that seems a bit tone deaf. After someone said that they'll see them again and then died.
Thank
so we'll say
you
thank
for
you.
your support.
Yeah.
I think there's like a little cloth thing tied at
best
below
get
her tail.
registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
If you could bring one book to a fantasy world, what would it be?
This should be the place, right?
Well, I'm trying to think. I was like, I don't know if I'd ever have a book that would be enough to like change the political climate like this book apparently did. So, that our protagonist did. So I guess I'd probably just bring a book.
We're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Probably bring a book for entertainment, right? Let me think about this.
Hey, be young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
Redhead's giving me Steins Gate vibes. Ow, I haven't read or played Steins Gate. That's a visual novel, right? I haven't played that, so I don't know. I can't confirm or deny. Three Kingdoms. Finally, a reason to read it. Wait, what's Three Kingdoms about? And I would bring on War to a fantasy world and see their opinion on it, said Sithis. I also don't know what On War is. I'm not very cultural at all. I was like, I don't know. I actually now that everyone sounds like they're listing out titles that actually have meaning. The only thing I was thinking about was omniscient reader's viewpoint for a pure self-entertainment perspective. It's a game too. I've only seen the anime, but it could work as a game. Wait, actually, is it? Okay, now I actually don't know. Is it? I thought it. Is it? It's a visual novel, right? Basically, it's about a war between three kingdoms and all the drama. Ancient China. Oh, I appreciate the elaboration on that as well, Spawn. All right. I'm the one entering. I'm the one asking questions here. Oh, no, I'm the one entering.
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. They're a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
Oh no, he actually knows about us.
What? We got a deserter turning up.
Oh no, time to make sure we get rid of the witnesses. You're the person I've seen referred to a visual novel before in anime. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, maybe there's no visual. I felt like it should have had a visual novel, but maybe it is just the anime. I pick either Saint Young Men or Saint Superman Red and Blue. The former I'd show the fantasy people and say, in my world, Jesus and Buddha were chill roommates. We all ate Japanese food. Yep, accurate. Oh, but the thing is, the fantasy world wouldn't even know who Jesus and Buddha are, right? They would have a completely different religious system. Is all they think. But I guess you could, but at the same time, I guess you could show them the techniques of how books and or printed color would look like. Well, try to be king, some loyalty to the prince you got. Yeah, all right, we'll pass on our reputation. Maybe we'll even pretend to be the prince. My book choice would be One Piece, if that counts. Oh yeah, that's pretty long. I think it does have a visual novel though. Oh, okay. I'm glad I was not completely off with that.
They said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Oh shit, Stroll's actually really good at coming with excuses.
Could swear I've seen you before too.
Oh no, don't fucking make us do this.
Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you.
Oh, they're actually gonna give it. Oh. Oops.
You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us,
oh, never mind. They're just saying we need a carriage.
We should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Gonna have to find another human to slay.
Some postings over there.
Because again, humans are considered monsters in this world.
Can't handle. Let's take a look.
Or more like there's monsters that they just label humans randomly, even though clearly our characters look more human than the so-called humans in this universe. So yeah, we haven't figured out why they call humans humans in this universe. I can form their opinion of religions before you get reverse isekai. Oh, no, yeah. Okay, good point as well, Tabby.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you lot here for this tournament then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Oh, we're actually gonna hunt out an actual person, not a human.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is?
Why does this bitch have a portrait?
That man's an elite.
Although he is has a very elaborate design.
He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that.
Well, considering he's probably not our enemy, it seems like this is gonna be one of our social links.
Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
He's rocking that fit though, not gonna lie. That is true. Was the purple leopard print. That's a very interesting choice. Well, although he does have purple hair.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules though. What are you thinking?
He did unintentionally kind of help us.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
To stop his evil deeds? We don't need to win. We don't need to win. We just have to get attention. We don't need to win.
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win.
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
Okay, you know what? I definitely had thought I still thought Stroll as just a pure brawny best friend, but he actually has a plan.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
And he's also the one that suggested looking up the what's it called? The original incantation or whatever it's called.
The bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain from Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Highsmere is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Highsmere has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say.
I think if they're disappeared, probably selling them off is probably better than whatever else.
Nightly disappearances. What sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms.
Thanks for thought out. I'm gonna head to bed. Have a good night. No worries. Appreciate you stopping by, but definitely hope you have a good rest of your evening and sleep well as well, young. Sonia?
We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
You're not pitiable. We would never laugh. We want to help you. We want to help you.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castleton. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
The way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
Get, was it two... What's it saying? 2 birds with 1 stone?
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Okay, accept the kidnapper's bounty. Alright. What a bunch of idiots. It's almost laughable. They think they have a shot at becoming king? What a bunch of jokers. What's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me, are you actually thinking of participating in the tournament for the throne? Oh, the audacity of youth. That's rich. A mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of as king. The idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Luis dare to. Hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy at your funeral. I suppose he's a candidate too. King should be old and wise. You don't seem so old or wise. Think. A beat-down gauntlet runner like my dad's can't handle much. But if I really want to be king, I gotta go big and nab something that'll stand out at the exhibition.
I can't forgive that.
I'm too late. All the eye-catching postings already taken. Though, a bounty need not be a person. If I procure the head of some horrific monster like a human, my family's name will be known to the world in no time. Hold on a moment, please. Is besting a monstrosity like that a bit more complicated?
True.
If a guard captain is struggling with this bounty, then I say it's a perfect target for us. I don't think many would take it out from under us, but you may as well grab the request besides. Make it official.
Look at that.
There sure are a lot of wanted posters. Almost all the requests are gone. The only one left worth taking is this bounty for a Hazme, whatever that is. What does Stroll think we gain here? I guess let's take this Hazme one at the window.
Hello there.
There's only one requirement to register at the recruitment center. Be from Grand Trad. To be in the opening ceremony, you have to declare yourself a resident. Oceania and Montario have their own registries. I suppose that keeps it fair. Hey, mind your own business, Zelda. Really
no.
Okay. Accept the kidnapper's bounty.
Hey!
Hey, would it be alright if we accept the bounty contract for Hazme? Hazme? You sure you can handle that? We can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Of course I can. You're an odd one, alright? Either that or you're just green. Head to Martira. You could probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
The old castle town kidnapper. I need to find and bring in Hazme. Ooh, shit, we're gonna get a lot of money. A notorious criminal tied to a series of kidnappings in the Martira. Despite— oh wait, I guess this is only enough to buy 2 weapons. We bought something cost 50k before. Despite his bounty, he has evaded capture and his true identity remains a mystery.
Let's call it.
Okay, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements.
Oh no, she also kind of flubbed it.
How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
I'm a little curious.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
What?
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
That makes sense.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
The opening ceremony for the tournament is tomorrow.
Let's rest.
We should probably stay inside and rest today. Let's see what you got. What is it you want to know? Listen. Why is there an Ishkia in a tavern like this? Yeah. Oh wait.
Want in on this?
Whoops. This is old information. Let's see. It doesn't have anything new.
Hello.
I've decided. I'm heading to Brylehaven. It's much too boring to just spend my days at the inn. I'm gonna see the so-called exhibition for myself. Goodbye, Hilda. You do well to see the world too someday. See what you gotta say, Stroll.
Hey.
I asked Fabian for a map of Martira, and she gave me the one from Grace's personal effects. It covers all the main roads. We have found one in town, but a military map always has more details.
Yeah.
Fabian continues to be our anchor. To pay her back, to achieve our goals.
Well met, eh?
Hey, will you be staying at this inn for some time? I'd really like to, but... Haha, so you like it here too? Then you're one of us. Well, wherever it is that you end up going, be sure to come see Maria and Fabian again. Not that it's really my concern, but those two seem to like you a lot.
Now then.
Our preparations seem to be proceeding without issue. Well, apart from one massive overturned uncertainty. Never mind. Forgive my mutterings. Just please do not be surprised, no matter what we're presented with.
Don't push yourself too much.
Tomorrow you depart. Maria will surely miss you dearly. So please come back and say hello when you can. Even if it's only every once in a while. Louis the King, to hell with all that. I wonder what kind of crowd is going to be at the opening ceremony tomorrow. Thinking about it has got me a little excited. Maria's room. I haven't seen Maria since I came back from the recruitment center. I wonder if something's wrong. Maria's still out. Okay.
What?
Tolkien's room. So get angry if you go in without her permission. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick restroom break though. So be right back, everyone, as well. Yeah. And then, especially because it seems like we're gonna get a lot more cutscenes coming up real soon. Yeah, be right back. Hold on. Hello? Wait, I need to blow my nose too. Okay. Ta-da. But who the fuck? Why bar? Also, welcome bar. Hope you also have a good week. Actually, let me double check. How's my audio? Okay, we're good. I also hope you're having a good start to your week too. Hope it's treating you well. I don't know, but I'll definitely remember this. Alright, I got a lot of channel points for your channel as well. You got a certain redeem. Howdy, Lyra and friends, but also hope the evening's been treating you well. The bed is simple but clean and has an aroma that reminds me of a clear sunny day. Maybe it's time to call it a night. I still have things. Let's see, what else can we do here? So we have no choice but to sleep. I don't know.
Good night.
Rest well. He caught us just in time. We got some more meat of the story on Metaphor coming right up. Yeah. Oh shit, we got Maria too. What's wrong? Let's see. Want to read some more? What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Well...
Alavar, is the way that you're making me feel tonight? Wait, what's the way you're making you feel tonight?
You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you.
Oh, oops. I accidentally skipped it.
I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
That's a weird thing for her to make her, you promise. You don't have to worry, I won't tell her.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
You said simple and clean earlier. Oh! I forgot about that. Wait, did I? When did I say it? I've already forgotten what I said. Yeah, alright. I'll appreciate the follow-up on that as well, Bar.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, from her perspective, we might just die like her father.
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
I just got an animated X Charizard in the Pocket trading card game. Is that the... I know there's what? There's a new Pokemon... Yeah, there's a new Pokemon, like, video game, guard video game, right? Is that where you got it? I haven't taken a look yet. I know I've seen Kato post about it. Character was examining the bed, I think. Oh, right! We did say it was simple clean. I was like, wait, when did I say it? Appreciate the elaboration on that as well, Bar. That's a promise. Wait for me.
It's a promise.
I think her father promises too.
Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Maria's waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of the strange and distant places we visit. Okay. No deadline.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
There's a lot of people visiting us in the middle of the night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it. That's putting in my like you're truly don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, we're volunteering ourselves for this because this is our mission too.
But that book...
Oh, she wants to see our book too.
On a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I do. When you got me thrown out. Wait, did she really get us thrown out? I forgot about that.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another.
Oh, okay. I guess she must have. Fuck, I already forgot that part.
So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world.
I should have called her out for pushing us out.
Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
Oh, interesting. Well, I guess they probably don't want the idea of equality, or someone probably does. Obviously, in a world without the equality, without attempting to even, in a world that's not even trying to put up a facade of equality, a book on equality, a book encouraging the equality is probably would be banned. That makes sense.
You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. What does the Sanctus specifically disagree with? Larry needs a streaming diary to keep track of things. Technically, I have the VODs, right? To keep track of things. So it's just that I probably wouldn't go through my whole 4 hours of VOD. Yeah, I was like, how would I remember to look back at something I've already forgotten?
This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided.
Oh.
In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
God damn. Huh? A lot of commitment.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
But I guess technically the prince should have inspired this level of commitment, considering he has been gone for a while and these people are still wanting to serve him. Oh, who's this? Another competitor?
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Is it
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand.
Oh my god, that hater is a fan. Well, came in just in time to hear this little tail end of the song, but also hope you're having a good evening so far. Hope the start of the week's been treating you well. Man. I'm surprised her face isn't showing up as a candidate. But I mean, I guess maybe idols are not nearly as popular as the kings now. I don't know. The interesting outfit. No, no.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage.
Alright.
Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Oh yeah, he could just mobilize his army to collect whatever monster he needed to compete for this part.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido.
Oh, okay, someone that we haven't met before.
Only in loyal service of His Eminence.
I relinquish the throne to him gladly.
Oh.
But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race?
Okay, yeah, I was like thinking they're probably gonna have a lot of supporters.
It's not over by far. Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
I don't know what they're bitching at the crier though. Luis should be showing up on his own. Although I guess.
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
Okay, that makes sense.
He's not even entering?
I was like, what?
becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was like, what would prevent Luis from ignoring this?
Supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant.
A
rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black
Oh, he works for Luis. There's a lot of purple hair guys that work for Luis.
So he was one of Luis's men.
Never mind, I guess we're gonna kill him. He's not a social link.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you. What our country needs is power!
I also wonder, why are Luis's followers all a bunch of edgelords?
Not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right.
Not that there's anything wrong with edgelords, especially the anime series, but I feel like it's not very sellable to the people in this universe.
To be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Oh, okay. No. That makes sense.
I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an
There's some strange
present?
candidates to try and becoming
let's see
kings.
your face.
Oh yeah, then we have us, the Elda. That everyone hates.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
I also don't know what racial what is our racial characteristic that identifies us as an Elda? The blue hair.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
Yeah, although I guess maybe it's heterochromia? Or whatever, the two-color eye. Maybe that's what makes us Elda. Well, maybe that's what identifies us as an Elda. Oh, I'm very curious actually when we'll run into other Elda.
A land runner?
It's quick.
Okay, what's wrong with our land runner?
It'll crash! Whoa!
No, he actually crashed it.
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Oh man, this guy is just going with it. He's not actually mad.
I'd call
All
that
right.
a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go, prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne.
Actually, who?
Let the games begin.
Borden reminds me of someone, just because he's super pale. I just don't know who. I feel like I've seen a character that looks like that.
Come on!
Or Salona.
Better hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Actually, wait. It sounds like our runner is actually running. I thought this is actually gonna skim. Wait, did our popularity go down? Oh, I ended up standing up more than expected. Gain a lot of interest. Oh, wait, we did gain interest. Whoops, I misread that. I ended up standing up more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this part of my mission to aid the prince. And Synthesis shaking my head, playing around instead of finding a cure for the prince. No, alright, this is all part of the process, alright? Crashing into the cathedral with our really shabby kind of something runner. Yeah. It's all part of the plan. The long plan for... Okay, I guess we are kind of stretching out the prince's remaining life a little thin. Well, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take that as a compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What is happening right now?
Let's see.
You want to go to a place called Martira. Old Castle Town, I think? Should be a ways south. There's a lot of campsites on the way. Alright. What's this? A small sand dune on the path to Martira, giving the vantage point pride. It should be a safe resting spot. Should be safe to rest here. There's a lot of resting spots, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. Martira, here it is. Honestly, Luis isn't even bothering playing the games. He's working hard for the people, not being a spectacle. He's a true king material. I mean, to be fair, he's already second place, and the first place is just kind of arbitrarily putting it out, so he doesn't technically have to. But nah, right? Well, actually, I don't know what. I'll bet maybe he is doing some kingly things right now. I just don't know what. I'll give you that, Sithis. He might actually be working hard, but he's also a Kingslayer. I don't know if we want a Kingslayer as our king, but also welcome, Vlad. Appreciate the care package, but also hope you're having a good start of your week. Could be doing the stretch and hydrate too. Yeah. Hope the wait, Sunday or Monday is treating you well. Also catching it. Oh fuck. Catching us as yeah, we got a lot of story being dumped in here, and so I'm really curious of where this is going. We've been doing what, 2 days of dungeon, so it does make sense that this will be the lore day. Down to Martire on this craft's legs. Oh, I'd say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about. 4 days and 3 nights? That's a great deal faster than the carriage. And surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed. Valley good! Now cinch those britches, chaps. Full steam ahead to Martira at Old Castle Town. Okay, well, I'm not. I'm kind of waiting until we have our countdown section again.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
But also, I can't imagine if there's some level of motion sickness to be in a big machine that actually has to walk or actually manually run across the land instead of just roll across it.
Ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
I don't understand why, what's it called, Hulkenberg, though, was so hesitant about this, other than the pilot kind of crashing. Otherwise, the runner doesn't look terrible.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Fuck! I'm not in this for the money, boy.
Oh, alright.
What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
Gusto, alright.
It is.
We respect that.
Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
That's amazing. Is it safe? Not interested. Okay, we're not gonna be... I was like, there's a time and place to being a little edgelord, but our character has to be wholesome. I feel like we have to inspire the love of our people. Also, this is a game with socializing. Also, I don't want to hurt Stroll's feelings, so we'll say it's amazing.
It's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes,
I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Oh?
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
Oh.
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Mm-hmm. Noble District Underhill. Alright. Oh, it's a flashback.
Are you there? I'm coming in.
That's an interesting way to color it. I don't know. That's a color our flashbacks.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
Huh?
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
Oh shit, okay. I was like, what does she mean his character changed? Okay, so he's a little gruff and not very he's very, what's it called? Gruff and to the point.
It is not the new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage?
Like, he seems like the grumpy Sid from the original Final Fantasy VII, not the new one who's kind of peppy.
Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
Pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean... Well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
Oh?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it.
Never mind, he's not like Sid.
Leave me be.
You've been
What'd he do with it?
stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Oh, damn, that's a weird reflex for her to have.
Good God.
What'd he do to it? Alright, let's see what's wrong with it. I don't see the problem here, other than it's like has faded paint.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone.
Oh.
Still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Okay, so yeah, there is no problem.
Yes. Right.
I don't know why he's being weird about it, though. Let's see.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
Yeah, it's like, considering this is a fantasy world, I can't tell what part of this is wrong. Let's see. I was like, it already looks unique. And I was like, is that...
You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
What, he used the ship intended for His Highness? I think that's still fine.
Working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
My prediction is maybe he's trying to make it fly? I can't tell. Does this thing have wings?
Imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the value runner alone.
Look, this runner... It is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
Oh yeah, we're now spreading the secret that His Highness is alive.
His Highness, eh?
I mean, that would make sense. Otherwise, this person probably wouldn't help us.
Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and...
Man, I do like that skeptical look on his portrait, though. That looks pretty great.
And now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Oh. Man, His Highness sure has a lot of devoted people.
Is that
so
enough?
he must
Can
have gained.
really handle an undercover operation?
Must have gained all their loyalty when he was like 5 or something.
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
Also, another thing to note for Stroll, besides him not being the brawny type I thought he was originally going to be, he's also the most skeptical guy now. He's inherited this title to be the one that's suspecting everyone that joins our party after Grius.
I think maybe.
So he also tried to suss out Hulkenberg. Also, appreciate the raid as well, Noria. And also, welcome, Claudia. It's been a minute. Hope you've been doing good. Yeah, and hope you've been enjoying yourself. Hope you have been having a good past couple months as well. And also do a shout out for Nora. And also should do a shout out for Claudia as well. I haven't died yet, Nora. Yeah. But yeah, welcome, Raiders. Hope you guys were enjoying yourself. And hope you had good matches for the Tekken 8 as well, Nora. If you guys want to see good Tekken gameplay, Nora does play pretty well. And remember, you pace. They do pretty well in tournaments, so definitely be sure to check out Nora as well. Yeah.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
Nora says, my friend's low-key scared of playing Tekken. That makes sense, especially because you actually have like placement in tournament settings. And I was like, people don't want to verse me in Smash, and I don't even place in tournaments. Well, except for obviously yesterday where I got destroyed in Smash. Oh yeah, yep, all good. Glad everything's doing good, and hope everything continues to go well for you as well, Claudia. But yeah, you guys want to like also a lot of Souls games. Actually, I don't know what new games you're playing now, but yeah, last I checked. They are really good at Souls-like games, so definitely if you like that, definitely be sure to check out Claudia as well. I'm sure you've been devastated without me, right? I have been looking out. I was like, I was like, once in a while I'll see, and then I know sometimes you stream at a completely different time, and then on other times you've been out for a bit. But yeah, I've been looking out for your stream as well, so definitely looking forward to. I need to double check if I've just been missing them the whole time. But yeah, we have been missing you, Claudia. Yana. And Tabby says, I'll play it. I only got T7 installed at the moment. T8's too beefy. Zitha says, the one time I played Smash, I didn't know where a character was. That is a common problem with Smash. I think, or like one of the common problems. The other one being getting used to fighting around platforms. It's a lot to take in, especially when you're just getting into the game. I'll admit, the reason why I'm kind of at least decent, okay-ish at moving at melee, not melee, at ultimate is because I've been playing Smash since melee. But yeah, Roswell as well, Claudia. Yeah.
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him. This is better than nothing. If we die together. I was like, I think we can count on him, but I feel like this is just do this. If we die together.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
'Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Also, welcome, Kato. Also hope you're doing well this fine evening as well. Yeah, we die together. That's the option I picked. I was thinking of you. I need to catch up with you, homie. And see more of the Metaphor story. I've been looking forward to getting further in this.
He knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
Oh yeah, Kato, I was telling everyone, what's his name? Stroll is completely different than I thought he'd be. He's a lot smarter than I thought he'd be. He's actually, I thought he was gonna be kind of like Zack and be a bit more of a brawny type. He's the one that's coming up with all these plans. He's also the one that's trying to suss out all the people that joined us, right? Like he was suspicious of Hulkenberg. He was suspicious of Neros. No. So yeah, he's actually very, very...
This guy's got no filter.
Let's see.
He has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
Yeah. Stroll has a good head on his shoulders.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better.
We just started the tournament, and so we just entered the tournament. Luis did not show up. Luis is, I don't know what the guy is. One of Luis's subordinates showed up. Oh, you're very close to me? Oh, nice, we're catching up. Well, I'm still going very slowly at this. We'll probably only be able to sneak one of these per week.
Our destination is Port Rylhaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
Oh yeah, speaking of Kato, for anyone that doesn't know, well, I'll post this on my schedule tomorrow. On Wednesday, we'll be playing with Royal Kato, and Anime will be playing, what was it called? Chained Together with Kato, as part of one of their goals for their Katothon. It was one of the goals for their Katothon. So yeah, we'll be playing that together on Wednesday.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
Chained together. Oh yeah, we're gonna get this criminal too. Chained together to a cat and a mushroom nightmare. Well, luckily that cats and mushrooms are easy to carry. Right?
A criminal.
Okay, well actually cat might get all over the place. Well, we gotta escape hell together, yeah!
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
Oh, Stroll's pretty smart.
To deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely.
I guess this is where we debate whether or not a person can be classified as a monster.
'Tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
That's perfect. It sounds impossible. I trust all of you.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back.
Seth says, wow, full trust? Yeah, alright, they so far haven't let us wrong. They love Leon so much. He is a pretty great character so far. Again, I thought he would be more of a kind of brawny best friend, but no, it's a little refreshing that he's got some good plans.
His title is precisely
and he is able to cover it for us pretty well.
Atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant.
Oh no.
Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
There, I'm cold. Is it cold over there? It is getting colder for sure, but every time I turn on my whole setup, my room heats up and I forget about it. But it is definitely getting colder.
Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
But yeah, not cold enough that I have to start wearing a Snuggie the whole time yet.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels, and we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's...
It's 44 degrees out. Holy shit. Okay, I don't think I
could... like a bad person. We'll get used to him.
Yeah, it does not get that cold over where I live. I think. I don't know. The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. I can finally blow my nose. Alright. Finally something's coming out. You can now visit Academia by finding more and interacting with him. Let's visit the engine room first and take your time and have a look around on your way here. I've never been in a Gauntlet Runner. I don't want to see what the engine room's like. Okay. There's a map showing the area around their destination, Martira. Okay, so we have 4 days to screw around in the room in here. I wonder where we're at right now.
And there's a campground. Which one? Okay.
Same as for Claw, that makes sense.
That's where you want to go.
We'll probably camp here around the 3rd night. Okay. The runner makes a smooth ride, at least. Eccentricities aside, he certainly earned his title as port engineer. That said, I'm more concerned with its unseen workings. I do hope he hasn't made any dubious additions. I wonder if it's gonna eventually fly. Because Lyra room is the same temperature as the sun. No, it's not that warm, but it is kind of making me a little sweaty. It's almost sweaty. Pantry. And replaying World for the 3rd time has been... Sometimes I feel like I need a hot minute. Like, it's fun, but something's missing. Probably made... No! Well, wait, I guess another thing would be, like, have you been keeping up walking outside as well, squad? That would also help out a lot. I think... What did things help me out? Working out. Yeah, working out. And I guess keeping myself occupied. Like, I was kind of debating what I wanted to do tonight, and I was like, at the same time, there is like a decent, this amount of time that I spend streaming, I didn't have enough energy to do anything truly productive, but at the same time, I know if I kind of don't do anything for 3 hours, my mood might go away, or it might go down. And so that's kind of partly why I stream also, is like, streaming actually helps moderate my mood a bit. But mostly because it feels like some level of productivity, but it's also not productive. Rubbing one out with the homies. That's also true. Rubbing one out with the homies, like my therapist taught me. But that's where you rub your arms. Oh, along with other things. I guess I could technically tell people about it, but I don't know. I told people about it. I don't know if it helps if people do it on their own until they've like gone through it with someone else. There's some beetle meat and red grass. I wonder who left them there. I could use them for cooking. Okay. You go to therapy? Not anymore. I used to. It's definitely helped a lot. I went through during a very hard time. Well, I mean, obviously it's not like the hardest time, but it was hard for me at that time. I don't know. And it's helped a lot. I feel, well, I guess obviously on top of like leaving the situation of before. Back check. Oh yeah, so and rubbing my buddy Palico, I mean. Little guy is fun to hunt with. He deserves the head pats. That too. Animals also would help out. Cloth-covered barrel. Beneath this cloth, there seems to be a big barrel. I wonder what it's used for. It worked out. Oh yeah! How you feeling, homie? Do you feel closer to Zach? That's how I feel sometimes when I work out. I was like, I feel closer to my edgelord characters that I like. Like, the more muscles, I want to be cool, alright? Like, I want those muscles. It's okay, part of it being the health. Which I was pretty, oh yeah, something that I like looking at is I realize I like looking at my heart rate too. When I realize that my heart rate goes down so healthy heart rate I think's around 70 to 80 I think's average or something, but 60 to 70 is considered healthy. And then any more than that is considered athletic, right? And I was like, ah, nice, my resting heart rate actually goes down to 65, so it's really nice to see goals. So I guess another thing to help encourage you to work out besides feeling like you're closer to your fictional character, that badass with all the muscles, is to also look at things like your heart rate getting better. I feel like my legs are pain, but it's a bit already. My normal heart rate's 112. That's nothing to be ashamed of. That just means that when your heart rate improves, you can look at your 112 and be like, oh damn, my heart rate now is like 100. I worked out my feel pain in my legs, but it's been alright, I think. And the way I like to think about my leg pain is like, this means my muscle is becoming better. Like, this is, the more pain you feel, the more you know you needed it, but also it's a sign of it's improving. Obviously, of course, there's some exceptions of, is that a heart? Wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time on the Gauntlet Runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. Looks like a heart. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use Mogla crystals as fuels to run, you see. It used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on the colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. Oh, what dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Yes, that's the mild suffering. Yeah, see, this is the mild suffering that you should enjoy. Alright, it's a sign of growth progress, of your muscles coming in, of a better improved moods. Like, then again, bringing you closer to your cool fictional characters. At least that's what motivates me. Well, no. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl. That's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. By the way, oh yeah, Isa was in the newest episode. He was there for like 5 minutes, and he like had it's so great. He has like literal aura, just fucking smashing everything. Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah. It'll be sunset before long, so start. Actually, I ended up getting a trial of Hulu just to specifically watch that up. Not even the whole episode. I just watched that specific part with Aizen. And yeah, I should also get some Aizen 7 TV stuff to go with the Zack one. I don't know. I'll be sun before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Why did you actually allow the Zack emote? I just let... if you have anyone to question, maybe question Abris. I think Abris is the one that added that. You'll continue towards your destination while spending time in the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books in the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will be available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help improve your virtues. At the end of the day, your choice is yours. So virtue, I don't know what the washing machine is. Or bookshelf. Like, I know the kitchen gives us food, igniter. I've never seen an igniter like this before. A magic igniter, enormous enough to those used by the army. If I recall correctly, it uses Magma crystal as fuel. What's a washing? It's Nura's homemade washing machine. Washing clothes can sometimes cleanse the mind too. Doing laundry will take mine, increases my max MP. What the fuck?
Understood.
Damn, what the hell? How much MP does that give us? Okay, I'm gonna have to see. Is that permanent maxing our MP? Washing clothes. Metaphor. That is such an absurd. What the hell? Your increasing max MP is great. Also, thank you for that as well, Darkness. Appreciate. And also hope you get a good day or evening. Also, welcome, Real Handler. Oh, yeah, and also appreciate the confirmation too. But also hope you're all having a good start of your week so far. That is so weird. Washing clothes, ever worth it? Okay, let's see what this game fact says. Raising max HP and max MP is useful only if you have maxed your royal stats and you can't hang out with a follower. So basically, at the end of the game or New Game Plus. Okay. Even on New Game Plus, not particularly worth it because you could have instead grinded incense items to boost HP and MP in the final dungeon, and maxing those stats help, but it's not a complete game changer. Okay, so it's perm, but at the same time, so is our virtues. All right, so I'll probably use it on virtue stuff, considering we can also so far have not technically hit a wall yet. We have not technically hit a wall yet as far as combat goes. We were able to kind of like grind through things and use our mage to regen mana at the bottom of a dungeon. I'll be doing a service job. Are we a knight or a butler? Well, I guess we're neither, right? Yeah, we have to wash our own clothes like we do in reality.
No,
I guess let's see what more. Let's see. Let's go to Academia. Maybe he has some revelation for us.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
It would indeed appear as though you acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here. Got the cat, in honor of the Kato. Petting him is soothing in and of itself. I'm able to forget the hustle of the outside world, even if for a moment.
Hello.
He has nothing to say. A magic formula appears written by the king. It's entitled Royal Magic.
It's conceivable. Adieu.
Okay, there's no new truths. Alright, let's see. Does he have anything to
good
say?
of you to
Listen.
come.
So your journey has begun. May you meet all manner of people across the untrodden lands. Archetypes are influenced by connections of the heart, so to speak. Which means the more hearts you encounter, the more your own might grow. I sincerely look forward to seeing what your journey will bring to my research. Anna.
Oh.
Okay, let's go back to reality. But yeah, they have such intense music everywhere. Hey, what's this?
Come on.
This weird tool is actually a cleaning igniter that Nearest modified to create wind that collects dust. Pretty nifty. I know it's hard, but all that lifting and bending over surely strengthens your legs. Also, hey, what's up, lad? I see you knocking at the door. If I clean your max, not now. Okay. So yeah, I was like, I haven't been looking at any full-on guides, but I have been looking at like general recommendations on how to go about your day without, because I was like, I definitely don't want to look at a day-by-day schedule for a stream, for something I'm streaming, but also at the same time, I also am it's very hard for me to resist not looking at a guide for a game like this. So this is the halfway point, or this is the compromise. Me just looking at tips. Okay, so that's a cooking table.
Speaking of...
Mira said he got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hush Honeybee. Okay. The bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I could read. Not now. Okay, so that's mysterious.
Alright then.
What's Stroll gotta say? I feel... I see motion sick now? Are you okay?
Sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle the swaying of a carriage, but it's another beast. Seems I'll need to learn to endure it. Anya? The cockpit appears to be above here. Mind the rope, lad, wouldn't want you going overboard. Perhaps I should stay away for now. The door must lead to the end of the gauntlet runner. It's locked tightly to prevent accidental entry. Runner phone. I say, you gave me a start there. Were you trying to get my attention, Leon? Terribly sorry, but I've got to focus on driving for now. Shake off the rest of it. If you want to chat, best to find me in the evenings. What? Alright, let's read some books then. It's like, why would I want to use the bed right now? You can rest in the gauntlet runner. Time will pass, but your virtues won't improve at all. I'll have other things to do. Okay. New world travel, pride and persuasion. That sounds like will get us more eloquence. Let's do this one. The book outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. I haven't started it yet. Nearest probably left this here, huh? Let's take it over to the window if you want to read it together. Okay. Oh, this might be like, I know in Persona it takes us multiple reads to finish a book and get the stat, so let's see how this works. Oh yeah, hope your day or evenings continue to go as well, Vlad. Apparently, this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section's part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. And use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
Probe for weak points? Why? To strike them down in one hit. To gain the upper hand. To exploit them without mercy. To exploit them without mercy. I don't think... This shouldn't cost us mag, so... We're exploit them without mercy. To ensure they don't even have a chance to think.
Kidding.
So you strike their weak points and then negotiate while they're still reeling from it. That's just brute force, though. I feel like studying the art of persuasion has slightly increased my eloquence.
All right.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. There's still more left in the read of this book. I'll pick it from here next time. Okay.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land.
It's such an
Protected
interesting...
within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Such an interesting pacing for this game. So we've had whole days of battle, and then we also now have whole days of cutscenes. Not that I mind the cutscenes, but it's like, blah, blah, blah. But it's an interesting way to like pace it out. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. Wait. You can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about it. Give it a try. Okay. 3 days until we reach Martira. My first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited. But it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? That would make sense. So we have limited books, but I think we should... In the book, we can do it during the daytime. So let's do something with the people out here.
All right, then.
Your thoughts?
How was that ride? How was that ride, eh? Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace, awe-inspiring, tear-jerking, absolutely. This runner is such a guilty pleasure. Though credit where it's due, my tinkering certainly helps make her what she is. Though, full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she could just fly. Oh, I knew it! She does want it to fly. But that's a story for another day. Off you go. Better to get your 40 winks. Also, welcome, Void. Almost a year, holy shit. Yeah, it has been quite a while. But hope it has been treating you well so far. Hope the day or evenings continue to go well for you. Yeah, you catching us in? We've just been having a lot of story going on in the metaphor. It's still a lot of build-up, so nothing major missing yet. No, we just entered a tournament though for the throne. Okay, let's see. I want to see. So that's imagination, I think.
Hey.
Are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while. But recalling the past and playing for the future with Stroll, maybe I can hone my imagination. Not right now. Let's see. I just want to see what our other options are. Campfire check. There are insects gathering by the campfire. Oh, well, apparently you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Hulkenberg, anyway. I should try and catch one. I caught one of the bugs gathered by the campfire. When it's my turn to cook, I should use it as an ingredient. What the fuck? I mean, I guess it's protein. Also appreciate it. Yeah, it's been 2 years as well, homie. Yeah, Hulkenberg loves to eat insects. Oh shit, that's her thing? Where is Hulkenberg? Is she in the room? I just wanted to see what her dialogue is. Oh, okay, there she is. She is also imagination.
Well met.
I don't suppose you're over there in free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. Have the ideal pills? Might we talk a bit?
Be well.
I want to hang out with Stroll. I assume I would prioritize Hulkenberg because she has lower what's it called? She's lower on my relationship. Oh shit, there's also the deck. Rear deck.
Let's head there right away.
She's lower in the relationship chart, but I don't think this improves our relationship.
All right then.
Strategy room. Okay, how do I get back to... I need... Where is Stroll?
Go.
There you are. Go back to deck. Oh, and also Bart is also a 2-year follower. Also appreciate it. Definitely. It has been nice knowing you guys for so long. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm also surprised that I've been streaming for so long as well. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, let's go with Stroll. Talk with Stroll. Almost 2 years. Oh, wait, Darkness is also a year and 11 months. Holy shit, that's also almost 2 years. A lot of you guys have been following me for quite some time. I do appreciate all the continued support, and Austin also at the 2-year mark as well. I'm trying to remember. I think that should be around the time I was playing. What's the very first game I ever streamed was Tales of Symphonia. Was it during Tales of Symphonia? That would be the first one. We did play that for quite a while. Yeah. I do appreciate all these long time followers as well. But even the new ones, I do appreciate y'all coming by to hang out with me. So next up is Martira. Feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you. We went over to the northern fortress and awakened the mysterious power. I'd once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past.
Speaking of...
Tales is what I found. Oh yeah, I found a lot of people during Tales. That makes sense. Tales of Symphonia is also a really good game as well. Also, I guess that's around the time I was very heavily a V-tweeter. Yeah, we're doing this for the bromance. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that Hero Kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Power isn't everything. They had no allies. Power isn't everything. I don't know anything about their allies. They've lost it to a greater power. That seems kind of cold, so power isn't everything.
What's that about?
Thank you for the headset as well, Darkness. Appreciate it. Kratos? Yanya? Oh yeah, Kratos. I was like, wait, I forgot. I was like, wait, because we played God of War, it took me a second. But yeah, Kratos, the best character, Tales of Symphonia. Right, he's the edgiest one.
Oh, I see.
Oh shit, we still also earn mag for that. Okay. I see. As kings, they may have to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Did play God of War. Kratos and Kratos. Oh yeah, it was Kratos. They pronounce it Kratos for Tales of Symphonia. I don't know. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. However, we've got more than one power at our disposal. And on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though, all this does is make me wonder, just how many more of these powers are still out there? I felt my imagination grow as Stroll and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
All right.
Come now. It's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Also, we got a lot of imagination for that. Stroll and I talked for a while. Oh shit, we got Mac.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
This is pretty relaxing. So this is like, we are forced to not even consider dungeons at this point of the game.
Good morning.
Because we're stuck on the ship. Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to go through the desert this fast. But, just keep an eye on the road, okay? Hear us? The Palmy farm was insane. What the? Holy shit! Oh, right. It took me a while. The Pokemon one. What, you found Kato during the Palmy farm? Oh, man. That one did last quite a while. Arrive in Martyr in 2 days, huh? Okay. Oh, shit. What's this? Courage? What are the virtues? We can get wisdom or courage. Oh, okay. It's like we have the books here, but I feel like the books are more limited, right? Let's see. I feel like the books are more of a limited resource. Or these are also limited. I feel so we'll do these.
All right then. What now?
Corekeeper's collabs were amazing. I can't wait to play again sometime with the liar. Oh yeah, spicy to see Titan. That also took forever, right? Yeah, we have to get on the ship. But also we'll raise some courage this time. Hey Leon, good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. It's kind of insane to think about it. We've been doing Friday collabs for about a year? I think so. It has been a while. I mean, we also still haven't finished any of the Ace Attorney games either. Although I guess technically we kind of finished Base Phoenix, right? The first one, sorta. Because the one part we're on now is the stuff that they added afterwards. Oh yeah, we also got pretty far in Corekeeper as well. Yeah. And if you got time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Maintaining my weapon may help me improve my focus during a fight and hone my courage. Okay. You want to hone your weapons with Stroll? I will.
Well then.
Right. Let's have a look at your blade then.
Got a moment?
You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why, one day, I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. Not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? I shared my plan. Let's hear yours. What do you do when the fight's over? I'd like to help you. We support the homies. Also, welcome, Bread King. Yo, it's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you as well. Especially with you being a Bread King. Bread is my favorite food as well. So welcome on in. Hope you've been enjoying your start of your week so far. Hope it's been treating you well. Darkness says, I found you played Gears of War. Oh, really? Goddamn. All right. No. That was... Oh, wait. You did the Fall Age. Fuck. How long was that? Let's see. That really was almost 2 years ago. Shit, I did not realize it's been also that long since I played Gears of War. But I'm also happy to have met you there as well, Darkness. That also means that it's been a long time since I needed to get around to the DLC for God of War 2. I have bad news. I don't own any bread. You will not eat my bread. Like, no. Throw that. Well, it's okay. I got bread over here. I have a sourdough loaf right next to me that I can munch on. No, yeah. Not the bread meats, yeah. All right. The sourdough bread isn't the bread meats. It's lunch. It's lunch and snacks and dinner. I'd like to help you. I'd like to help you with the rebuilding. I knew it. We got it. So it's Stroll by the heart. Are you serious? I'm a bit relieved to hear it. Tell you the truth. Oh, you did? Yeah. Sourdough is what? Is originated in? Did it originate in California? I know there was like that whole story of the gold miners or someone accidentally making it. But yeah, it's about time. We got the California sourdough cartel. And sourdough is great, says Falcon. Yeah. It is yeah, it's my favorite bread, especially because, well, I could taste the sweetness in other breads, or I'm not too sure. It's probably different in other countries, but the bread out in America is very sweet. It's like practically a pastry, to me at least. I like your bread hard. I do also like my bread hard. I like sourdough also is resistant to mold, all right? That's the best part because it's already infected by bacteria. That's why it's sour or something. Yeast? Something. And I also like leaving it out to air a little bit, so it's a little hard. I've got to get stronger. Even the village gets rebuilt. It's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to get rid of this country of monsters. Not leave it to spineless armies and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people. Just like Luis. We'll fight for change.
Look at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree. Seeing the state of our country's armies, I'm all the more glad you're our captain. truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Our fight, I say. I force my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know. To act with such conviction. And how does one become so bold? I waver sometimes. I do what I must. I don't, now I'm trying to figure out which of these answers will give us most mag. I just do whatever. That seems like it won't give us. I do what I must feels unrelatable. I feel like admitting we waver sometimes makes us more human, but I don't know if that's the answer he wants. I'll say we waver sometimes. I do have moments where I waver. I suppose we all do. But you manage to keep a cool head when you do, unlike me. That's why you're our captain. Bromance, yes, Sithis. Oh, nah. Yeah, we've been hanging out with Stroll this whole time. All this to say, I have faith in you. Be more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who it'll end up being after all this.
All right.
Anyway, the sword is shining like new. Let's finish this up. Caring for my weapon has fortified my will to fight as well as increased my courage.
Now then.
We're spirited! Nice.
Courage
is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. I spent some time with Stroll honing our weapons. Nice, and we got something at 1,500 mag. You can't see it behind my
could stop for a break.
There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage.
I wonder if we'll get to explore this area.
By the bewitching magla surrounding the tree, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Oh, man, all right. Let's see. I thought we were just going to go from camp to camp and just do stuff. Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Tree of Prophecy. Oh, this looks cool.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
That's...
It's not the leaves. It's also the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind the picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree, located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. And also, hello as well, Logie. I hope it's been a good evening for you so far. Or, actually, I didn't know. I think you're at the opposite time then, huh? Or good morning or evening as well. Hope it's been treating you good so far. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? Not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of Mogla in there. I'm on the West Coast as well. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, hope our evenings continue to go well as well, Loki. Well, yeah. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree. No, sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of Magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nearest pulled a sheet of paper and brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow. Nearest, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You're giving it to me? Wasn't it for research? You're giving it to me. You're sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Oh, interesting. Okay. I received Norris's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here. Have your weekends been good? Yeah. Got to get bread.
Hey there.
What else? Played a lot of Pokemon Go because my housemates are actually very sweaty at that. And so we got a lot of, apparently what takes a 10 people raid, worth of people at least, to play, what's it called? We did the Gengar. Gigantamax or whatever it's called. The Gengar that looks like a roller coaster ride. We did those raids today. And managed to catch quite a few. You should play Monster Hunter now. They did play it briefly, but I was like, if we're gonna play one of those games, I think I can only commit myself to playing one of those games. So it would have to be up to Pokemon Go or Monster Hunter Now. And even then, I only play it because my housemates kind of like drag me along with them. So yeah, I only play whatever they play, and so that would be that one. They did try it though, for sure. I don't know. Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? Bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place. Next time we're in Grand Trad, I should give the strong to Maria. Huh. Magical organism in the form of tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight. Huh? What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However?
Turning our attention back to the tree. I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its currently color pretends. We took a brief detour, but I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom. Oh, shit. Okay, so our wisdom's auto-progressing. Nice. I remember Pokemon Go app APK got leaked like 2 weeks before launch, and a bunch of people were playing it in my area. God damn.
As darkness reclaims the wilderness for
I'm surprised they were like jumping right onto that before it launched, but I guess it was Pokemon.
To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Rock Den Camp. Alright, let's see what other virtues we can raise. We're in Martira the day after tomorrow. I wonder what kind of place Martira is. Okay, we're getting pretty close. Let's see if we can get like one more interaction off.
Alright then.
We can get wisdom down there. Interesting. I think I've heard that wisdom and courage might be things that okay, yeah, we just automatically progress wisdom, so we'll do some inspiration. Also, I think we're kind of, let's see. Yeah, our imagination is vapid, so we need this. And Trad could dazzle even the darkest night. Now here, you can barely see the horizon. It's a comforting reminder of home, if I'm honest. Just couldn't appreciate it from a swaying gauntlet runner. Are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
Yes, a bit. I ate a bit, and that helped. I almost envy Hulkenberg's ability to eat anything, anytime, anywhere. Huh. Oh, I guess that's why she likes bugs. I haven't always been this weak, but the swaying takes me back to times I'd sooner forget. After I lost my home, I was tossed between relatives, and each time they began with an agonizing journey in a rocking carriage. I suppose that's why I find my mind drifting to Halia. I often wonder how the people who survived are faring now. Oh, okay. When do we get to go on a friend date with Hulkenberg? I was wondering that. I guess once we get I guess we can't do any of those while we're on the ship. So the only thing we do is raise virtues or raise stats. So I've been raising virtues, which is our kind of like courage, wisdom, and other stuff from Persona. Well met. I don't suppose you're overburdened with free time as I am? Actually, wait. It is 11. So we'll probably continue this another time, now I think about it. I was like, wait, if I do that, it's probably going to automatically start telling me the story of the next day without any time to save. So yeah, we'll leave it off of that. But yeah, Hulkenberg will definitely be the next person I interact with because she is a little behind Stroll. Are we traveling to another country? Yes. Let's see if I can do the map. How do we do the map?
All right then. Where to?
We're traveling, okay, it's not another country. We're traveling down here, though. Yeah, we're traveling to another castle town. So the context is, they're running a tournament now. Oh, so pretty much you remember the face? I guess so for context is there's a magical popularity contest to be a king, right? And there's a guy named Luis that we were originally planning to assassinate. That's the second runner-up. And then there is the emperor, or not the emperor, the church leadership, right? They're number one. And they also are against Luis, and so they decide to run this tournament, I guess to also throw off everyone else's popularity. And Luis, of course, doesn't participate because, well, technically there's nothing really obligating him to, because this is slightly separate from the king's popularity contest. So the king is a floating rock who's saying that you can become king too as long as you're popular enough. The church decides to kind of arbitrarily take over the concept and be like, okay, well, maybe you're worthy if you win this tournament. But honestly, the tournament has nothing really to do with the leadership or being popular. But as long as you convince the people, that is technically enough, right? Because again, you have to win the popularity contest. But so far, Luis has been ignoring it. But we decided to enter the competition to gain Luis's attention. Because we, actually, our party now knows that they can't straight up assassinate him, but they think that we can still cure our, help cure our prince by getting close to, Luis. Because they think Luis has an item that's related to the curse. So yeah, that's our goal right now, is to win this sham of a tournament. Or at least, not win this sham of the tournament. Look really good during the sham of a tournament to get Luis's attention. And not actually win the competition. And yeah, this is the first area as part of the competition. But yeah, other than that, that is where we'll be leaving off for now. We'll see when I should continue this. So let's see. Let's go for updates now. But yeah, so at least that's a very brief summary of it. At least. And so for rest of the week schedule, so this is a rough schedule until I really post it on Monday. But off the top of my head, also Sissa says these are lies. She wants to be king. No, all right, we're planning to we don't want to be king, all right? We just happen to be entering the king competition and we're planning to win it. But just because we're planning to win it doesn't mean we want to be king, even though that is the goal of the competition. Incoming pun on your collab, yo. Well, definitely looking forward to it as well, Nora. You do have really good puns as well. Well, thank you for streaming. Well, thank you for coming as well, Logie. But yeah, updates. So Tuesday, we will try one more stream of Silent Hill, since technically I had been a little bit wishy-washy on announcing when that would be. But yeah, Tuesday will be one more Silent Hill at least. We'll see if I can keep doing it, but we're definitely not going to do 2 Silent Hills in the same week. So Tuesday, Silent Hill. Wednesday. Thursday is going to be Monster Hunter. We're going to prep for... We're going to continue getting more... We'll do AT Velcata. If for some reason I end up beating AT Velcata with my current build, I guess we'll move on to Rise. Actually, we'll either probably move on to Rise, and then I'll consider if we want to see that... Fuck me. We'll play it by ear by Thursday. There's 2 different plans. Actually, wait, I could just say it now. We either continue on to Rise, or we get that DLC mod pack. Or, not DLC, that mod pack that people have talked about that adds other monsters to World. We'll see. When Rise, if we beat World, we could do Rise. You can do both? Wait, Rise and World? I mean, technically, I don't want to start it until I finally finish AT Velcata. Like, we're so close. I was like, I might as well just finish the job, right? But yeah. Well, we definitely won't... yeah, so plan on Thursday is to try... We'll warm up with AT Velcana. If I beat it with the current set, then we can move on to Rise. If not, we'll do some more grinding. Friday will be our usual collab with either Great Ace Attorney, Ghost Trick, or Phoenix Wright. We're still trying to finish off the first game. Saturday, that will be my 2 to 6 p.m. PST schedule, I think. I'm reasonably sure. And so that would be... I'm still debating on what I want to do on Saturday. Might be more Metaphor. It might be more Metaphor. AT Volcana is arguably harder than Alatran? Oh, shit. I think I'm gonna save for Amnesia the millions. Alright, we'll see if we can gather the... How much do I charge for Amnesia? Let's see. It's 1 million channel points for just one more stream. That's not necessarily finishing Amnesia. That's me... I'm not gonna stall in one area, but that's me progressing for 4 more hours at Amnesia. Hopefully, where we left off on the Amnesia, we were on an infinite elevator, so hopefully that save isn't corrupted. Now, just go on to Rise, says Logie. Wait, well, actually, I guess I'll have to ask. AT Velk shouldn't take more than a day. Ah, okay. Well, hopefully. We'll see. So yeah, Thursday will be an AT Velcana attempt. And then I guess I can ask whether or not you guys want me to update my gear and we can grind, or if you guys prefer me just to keep grinding at AT Velcana, like just learning the fight. I don't know. And Friday is going to be Voyage Villain level collab. Saturday, maybe it's probably going to be more Metaphor. It's probably. I'm leaning towards Metaphor just because it's like I don't want to play Silent Hill. And I don't know where we're going to leave off on Monster Hunter. Even I struggle with the log start? Oh shit, alright. Oh no. I'm trying to remember how far we got in AT Velcata. We went okay. If I could catch a stream, I might ask for some help with the Vitalis. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, we could turn Thursday into a grinding stream where we can try out more Fatalises, for sure. Alright, how much you'll charge for Alien Isolation? A small sum of 4 million channel points. I think sounds reasonable enough for that one. $2K US. Give me one to get. Oh, also, wait. Oh, yeah, wait. Maybe $2K USD. And also, good night as well, Darkness. Give me 1K, and you overestimate Lyra Logie. That is also true. You nearly killed it. That's how far you got. Oh, really? Oh, shit. I didn't remember that. All right. That's good. Or I guess we're much closer than I thought. So Sithis says I nearly killed it. I appreciate you remembering that as well. Sithis. Playing Lance now. Oh, shit. Learning it has been fun. Oh, shit. All right. I'm glad that you've been enjoying the Lance as well, squad. But testing my good thrust has been fun. And that's like the same price of a VTuber model. Damn. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's a very reasonable sum, all right? I was like, I'm not into pain, but, you know, for a small amount of reasonable sum of $2,000, maybe $1 million, I will be willing to play a reasonable donation of $1 million, baby. Maybe that sounds more reasonable. Or to play Alien Isolation. Or 4 million channel points. I don't know. But anyways. What else? I think that's about it for updates. But yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me, everyone. Thank you, Sithis. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Logie. Thank you, Falcon. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, Squad. Thank you, Kato. Nona. Thank you, Lost Me. Thank you, Bar. I don't know. You sure get it? Thank you, Darkness. I don't miss anyone. Thank you, Bread. Thank you, Emerald. Also, hope you have a good start of your week as well, Emerald. Hope it also treats you well as well. Can I have 1K if you got that $1 million line? Yeah. If I happen to get $1 million to play Alien Isolation, I guess we could put it back into everyone here as well. I don't know, throw it out. It is a very reasonable amount of sum to share the love of. Thank you, Vlad. Thank you, Handler. Thank you, Void. Thank you everyone that passed by. Thank you everyone that lurking. Thank you everyone that raided. Hope you all have a good rest of your days or evenings. We'll figure out now and who to send you off to. Let's see, who is still awake? No. We got Neapolitan. We got Leon playing Dragon Age Origins. I tried to remember. I think it has been a minute since I've sent you to Leon. We'll send you off to Leon. They are currently playing Dragon Age Origins. So where is my raid channel? All right, it has been. Let me double check. Just let me double check if there's anyone else on my list I haven't sent you up for a bit. But yeah, we'll send you off to Leon this time. Leon Foxtails. We'll send you off in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well, then for anyone that did join the raid train, they did join the raid train, and then or was also on YouTube. Hope to see you also next time. And good night.